Obviously, Ogun State is a big construction zone, judging by the ongoing construction projects across the state. Before we call it a wrap today, let's take a look at the investment drive of Ogun State and how the state's economy has been faring under the leadership of Governor Dapo Abiodun. The good news is that unlike in the past, Ogun State currently ranks among the top states with the highest internally generated revenue. And since the takeoff of the Prince Dapo Abiodun administration, the state has been crowned the investment capital of Nigeria.
Right from the moment he assumed leadership as the governor of Ogun State, his vision for the Gateway State was clear. He was on a mission to transform the state into an investment powerhouse, reinforcing its position as the industrial capital of Nigeria. Governor Dapo Abiodun laid out a detailed plan to attract both local and international investments into Ogun State. Clearly, his ambition was bold: to make Ogun State the investor's first choice destination in sub-Saharan Africa by creating an environment where businesses could flourish, old and new. The governor's strategy revolved around several critical pillars: revamping the state's investment promotion agency, improving road infrastructure, streamlining taxes, easing land acquisition processes, fostering better community relations, and providing seamless statutory documentation. He promised to connect industries with local suppliers, particularly farmers, to strengthen the state's supply chains. To further boost investment, Governor Abiodun also proposed the establishment of the Ogun State Enterprise Development Agency. This agency is saddled with the responsibility of supporting the growth of micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, providing the capacity building and resources they needed to succeed. He also made a commitment to introduce legislation that would strengthen public-private partnership in the state, making it easier for investors to collaborate with the state government. Fast forward to today, and Governor Dapo Abiodun is steadily ticking off each item on his ambitious to-do list. One of his first actions was the passage of an executive bill by the Ogun State House of Assembly establishing a dedicated public-private partnership unit to facilitate investment. On the issue of taxes, Governor Abiodun has brought key ministries together, such as the State Internal Revenue Service, Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Trade and Investment Promotion, to harmonize tax structure. By automating many tax processes, he is making payments smoother and more efficient for businesses operating in the state.
Presently, you have taxes at the federal level, you have taxes at the state level, you have taxes at the local government level, the 3 tiers of government. But what we have done in Ogun State, which has also made us number one in some areas, is we have been able to harmonize our tax collection in some areas, because we don't want to claim that we are all there fully. Otherwise, we won't be talking of so many things. For example, when you see people people coming in to do business in Ogun State, you can't see anybody just dropping stick, funny kind of people. We have harmonized the tax we collect in that area with the local government, with the environment, and also with what relates to the personal income tax.
Land acquisition was a common challenge for investors in the past, but it has been simplified under Governor Abiodun's administration. The government has facilitated the acquisition of land for industries, sometimes even free of charge, along with ensuring prompt and accurate statutory documentation.
Ogun State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Agency, our focus mainly is to help investors, with all that they need to acquire land, to get necessary permits, to upscale their investment, just to guide them through the investment process, to make their coming to Ogun State easier. That's what we've been doing. And there's been a number of incentives that have been introduced across various agencies. Business premises permit, automation of the payment, and also giving them free registration in the first year. In terms of land administration, land acquisition as well, the automation of the process, and also in some cases people are entitled to rebates.
In the area of infrastructure, Governor Abiodun's efforts have outshined all his predecessors. More than 600 kilometers of roads have been constructed with a special focus on linking industrial hubs to major highways. A prime example is the nearly completed 19-kilometer Agbara-Aton-Lusada road, which leads to one of the largest industrial zones in West Africa. It is a testament to his commitment to improving the state's industrial network.
This road we are on will be delivered by September this year unfailingly. You'll be able to drive from Lagos, Badagry, and all the way to Aton by December. And you know, yourself, you can ask those that are here what they think.
Governor Abiodun's visionary projects include the Gateway Agro-Cargo Airport, designed to enhance the export of agricultural and non-agricultural goods and ignite socio-economic activities in the region. This airport is a symbol of Ogun State's bright future, attracting both agricultural and industrial investments. Governor Abiodun's strategic efforts are already paying off in the Gateway State. Ogun State now boasts the Afrexim Bank Quality Assurance Center, a major factory by GB Foods, producers of Bama mayonnaise, and an African Development Bank agro-processing zone. The state is quickly becoming a beacon for large-scale investment across industries. Existing companies are also expanding their footprint in Ogun State. The Dangote Cement is constructing a factory that will produce 6 million tons annually, while Emzor Pharmaceuticals is investing $23 million into building an active pharmaceutical ingredients factory in Shagamu. Meanwhile, Nestle is adding a distribution center of Milo and Golden Morn at its Flowergate factory, also located in Shagamu. Ogun State is definitely living the dream of its visionary leader. Revenue generation in Ogun State has seen significant growth. The state now records an annual revenue of 150 billion naira, positioning it as the third highest revenue generating state in Nigeria.
We're celebrating the new Ogun State, as I will call it. Ogun State that has become the envy of many states. When we assume that phrase, you are Ogun State. In terms of revenue, you are just there at the rung of the ladder. Today, with the support and help of my team, because I'm only a conductor. You can liken what I'm doing to being a conductor of a philharmonic orchestra. And in that orchestra, you have soloists, you have bassists, who are my commissioners. And we are all working together and singing the same tune. That is the Ogun State of today.
Through all these efforts, one thing is certain. Governor Dapo Abiodun will not only leave Ogun State as the industrial capital of Nigeria, but also as one of the most dynamic economies in sub-Saharan Africa.
That's our show for today. Thank you so much for spending your time with us, and we hope you will join us again next time for another exciting episode. Until then, I am Victoria Oniaye.